I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones.
Welcome to DreamT.V. This is Dream, your host. Welcome back. Yeah, like I said last night in our little stream, that today I would be getting more people in the team. And as you can see right now, I do have 2 spots open. So anybody who wants to apply during this stream can do this. I will also be announcing this throughout the stream. But you are more than welcome to apply to join WrestleMania 33 or higher. Of course, the better cards you have, the better chance you have of getting in. If right now it shows we have 2, but if I have better team or better people joining than the people I have, I will be replacing other people with new people. Because like I said, I have a few people that haven't been doing what they have, some not doing what's best for the team. Like I have a guy in here who has lower cards just so he can train them up, but that's also preventing us from being SummerSlam 17. As you can tell, we are. If a few of these people would actually put the cards in that they're supposed to have, we would be right there at the Summer 17 border, if not in it. So we will be looking for new people. I do have one guy, but I would rather try to get somebody a little higher. But if not, then well, I will bring him in. We have 8.5 hours to find new people before I start on the next one. So let's just go ahead and get right into this. I am SummerSlam 17 tier. I do have Apollo Crews as my free pool. I did get Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle. I have not got any other good things. As in that high since. So as you can see, I've actually done a little bit of work. Not much, just a little bit. I've got the first 2 cards already, and I'm working on getting Jey Uso. So we're going to get Jey Uso, maybe play a little other matches, and then maybe we will move on to something else. So let's go ahead and get this going. So Jey Uso, you're up. And by the way, look at the shirt. Nebraska Huskers. You rock. Yeah. Let's go Huskers. Let's go. Anyway, so let's get this going. Sorry, I'm a huge Husker fan. I may actually end up putting an N up there in that little corner. Oh, that's right. I was going to do a couple things. Oh, well. I'll do it later. Alright, so... Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so my game is on this side. My chat and stuff is on this side. But I can see everything on this side and over here, so I can... Yeah, whatever. And my webcam's right there, so... That's why you see me looking off to the sides. Just to point that out. Okay, so... Hopefully by the end of this I'll have 3 more WrestleMania 33 Pros ready to be put in my deck. Hopefully AJ Styles, Randy Orton. Oh, by the way, just catch you guys up, I did get my reward for my Team Battleground. And it was a WrestleMania 33 Rusev. I didn't have, so it's a single and no pro there. Then it was just elites and stuff like that. So, and then the 1,500 battle points. So no big loss there. So, but thank you all for watching the channel. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. If you think that it's worth watch. So AJ Styles, another Randy Orton Pro, and a Roman Reigns Pro is what I'm hoping to have done by the end of the weekend. Hopefully that'll help me later on when I start to hit that wall. Maybe I get it right around that time and I can bump it in and get rid of some lower level cards. That'll be nice. So what to talk about? Oh, there's a big thing in the rumor mill going around that Rusev and Lana wanted out of their contracts. They said that they never asked for that. But that's the rumor, and like I said, it's a rumor, so don't quote me whether that's true or not, because one group is reporting that, another one, like 3 other ones are saying that it's not true. Rusev said it's not true. Lana said it's not true. But Randy Orton said that if it would, that his booking, if it would have happened to him like it's been to Rusev, he would have asked for his release too. I also understand, rumor-wise still, that Randy Orton's unhappy with creative of SmackDown and wants to be moved to Raw. So if that's true, we may end up seeing Randy Orton on Raw in the shakeup. Don't ask me why. I think SmackDown's a good program. I think it could be better. I think they're not utilizing all they're not utilizing the employees they have to the greatest of their potential. I understand that, but there could be. I mean, now Raw's got some pretty good storylines going on. Now, don't get me wrong there, but I think SmackDown's got some good ones going too. But I think that they could be better. And if it was me, I probably would have done. I probably would have booked them a little different. But that's just me and my thoughts or opinions or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, it's a C. It's a C. It was a C. It's not a C anymore. Maybe I should be streaming this at night, because last night by this time I had like 15 people watching me already. So maybe I'll start streaming at night. I don't know yet. I have no idea. I'm still working on it. So we're going to do male solo, power and speed. Let's do one of the Randy Ortons. Around Orton. And then we will do the big guy, Ken Shamrock. And I'm not really worried at this low. I mean, all my cards should be good enough to beat all the cards that they could have. So, and I don't think I'm going to be getting a Jason Jordan anytime, but I do hope I get that big cast. And of course, the Kurt Angle. I'm going to try everything I can to get him. So, yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to get. Yeah, I've already bought the 1,200 credit, the double bonuses, so that's going to get me to If I want everyone, it'll give me 1,560, I believe. I think it's you get 156. All those times 10, it's 1,560. So, and that would be close, if not enough, to get me the Kurt Angle card. The problem is just like I'm going to hit that wall, and then I'm going to grinding out the last of it, which would probably be an all-day Sunday thing, just grinding that out. Grinding, 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 grinding. Grinding. So yeah, that's I'm not looking forward to that. That is like one of the most irritating. And since it's a new tier, that means these things are going to be harder and harder at the beginning because you don't have the cards. Like later, like if this was like at like the end of WrestleMania 33 tier, and you have all the other event cards to use, it's not as hard because you have all the event cards. You have the big power cards. When you're starting over a new deck, new tier, it's like harder and harder because you don't have those new cards. So you hit that wall. That wall is going to be there. And they push that wall down towards you, and you have to grind out the first few cards. But if you get a deck that, like me, I had to build up my WrestleMania 33 deck before I could get a card, and it wasn't until the end when Seth Rollins was there. I just don't have the deck to do it, and I'm hoping that'll change. I'm hoping that I can keep up on this and still do all the other things that I want to do. I'm thinking about getting into Overwatch. I downloaded that on my Xbox. So I'm thinking about starting to get into that and see if I can get that streaming going. I'm still working on that. But other than that, we're here. We're trying to get this Jey Uso card so we can get down to Kurt Angle. Oh, title match. And then we're going to go this way. Picking these cards. And like I say, I think it would be awesome if I picked a SummerSlam 17 card just right about now. Give me a Jason Jordan card. That'd be awesome. So, I got 149 left. That's another 1,490 points. Yeah, so let's keep this going here. Big E. I don't know why you can't see Big E on here, but on my phone you can. I mean, I have it downloaded. I have all the stuff to download. I don't know why you're not seeing the images. That's weird. You would think you'd be able to see the images on my program. Anyways, I do have that. I do have that image on my phone though. Got a couple people coming in. I think I'm feeling a few people. How's everybody doing today? Chat is open. So what y'all thinking about the? Hi Eric. What do you guys think about the new Money in the Bank cards coming out? They came out. I think they look pretty cool. Not sure if I'm gonna get them though, but they look cool. Gracias.
You're welcome.
Sorry, that was my wife. Hey, Beauty and the Beauty. So, come on. Go. Go, go. Go, 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 go. That's when I've just been notified that I'm streaming. So, how's everybody doing today? Anybody find any good cards lately? Waiting on that one. Stop waiting on that one. Alright, so and I'm doing good. Just got back from getting lunch. Hey, Death, welcome back. Yes, I remember you from last night. How you doing? Just got back from lunch, so good there. I will tell you that carb diets suck. I'm just saying. That's just. I hate carb diets. I miss my potatoes. But things I do to get healthy for my wife. Everybody in the house is on a diet. So we're all doing that keto diet. So that's something. And I guess my lawyer does that too. So he's he's actually looking real good too. So I'm hoping I start doing that. You know. So how you doing, Death? What the hell? Hey, people, leave me alone. I'm streaming. I don't need to hear that. Time to put you in airplane mode. Settings. Plane mode. It is not turned on. Now people will leave me alone. Yeah, I'm still working. I'm on Jay Uso right now. Hopefully everything keeps chugging along and I can keep doing this, and hopefully the wall stays far and far away. I don't really want to see that wall anytime soon. It'd be nice if I didn't see it at all, but I know I'm going to. But I know. Last night you were talking about getting your first WrestleMania 33 card. Keep it up. You'll get it. And just keep at it. Keep trucking along. It'll take a little bit, but the more cards you have, like I say, you spend the next 2 weeks getting a couple new cards for your WrestleMania 33 cards. You put those in your team deck, and it helps. You know, people will be more willing to bring you in if they see that you have cards that can help. Like you're not such a, like, all your cards aren't such a burden to them. That if you have a couple WrestleMania 33 cards, they're more likely to bring you in. And if you can get a WrestleMania 33 female, that's even better. But yeah. But thanks for coming in and watching today. I do appreciate it. Here we go again. I thought I fixed this. I know that the webcam. I think that the webcam is still on. I gotta figure out why that's doing that. You know, yeah, you wanna know what's funny? I got him. I got a WM33 James Ellsworth, and he hasn't got nothing in him. But to tell you the truth, if you have none and you get him, at least you have a WrestleMania 33 card.
Where's my Photoshop next?
Ah!
Thank you.
Yep. You shut the door? Sorry. So, Bella against Alexa. Alexa wins. So, I mean, yeah. I am looking, you know, I don't know who's all in here, but I am still looking for a couple people to join the team. So, I know, Des, you don't really qualify right now, but maybe at some point you will. So, I'll keep you in mind later on. I just can't justify bringing in somebody that low when we're trying to get to SS17. But if you keep going, I'll get you in sooner or later. When you get closer, you know, have a couple of WrestleMania 33 cards, I might be able to do something. I just can't do it right now. I'm looking to try to get to SS17, and I maybe end up kicking a few more people out if they don't do what I told them to. So, boom. Give me a good card. Give me a good card. I'm going to give you a card? No. Another title. So, that one's select. Alright. So, like I said, we are still looking for a couple people to join the team. We did win. Quite handily, we won. That's what's not everybody doing it. I actually have it set to WrestleMania 33. And I think that goes on your right by your right deck, Eric. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world, Death. Yeah, there's a thing about going too far too fast. I know there's a guy, and Ando, on Tony Pizza Guy's channel. He was like, "I'm doing this with no money." He got on Tony Pizza Guy's team, and he started getting WrestleMania 33 cards, but he had like nothing. He had like rares and super rares and things like that, and it was so hard for him. Yeah, I mean, but it was so hard for him because he had a huge card that bumped him up in ranks so high that he just couldn't beat anything or beat anyone because his card was too high, and that'll happen until you can get enough cards to catch up, and, you know. But yeah, it was one of those. That guy had to grind. That guy was gonna have to grind just to level up cards, because the thing is when you play, you get if you're up higher levels, you get the lower cards a little quicker sometimes, and that helps you. Sorry, that helps you level up your bigger cards. Like I'll drop a Ultimate Pro, a male, into my SummerSlam 17 tier cards. So that's one thing I've noticed from watching people is they have a tendency to stretch overreach for what they want, and they end up hurting themselves in the process. So hey, if that's what you got, that's what you got. They're not. I mean, a couple of those aren't bad. I think Becky Lynch is up there towards the top, I do believe, and I think Ambrose is. I think Ambrose is in the top part of that tier. I don't know if he's in top 10, but I know he's in the upper echelons of that tier. But yeah, just keep plugging along. You'll get there. I had to. I mean, when I picked this back up at the end of season 2, I morphed all my cards from season 1 in. So I think I had the best card I had was a Brock Lesnar card that was a. It was kind of like a fusion card, but it wasn't really a fusion. It was a legacy card. I got it because I moved enough higher cards over, and that's what it gave me. And so I think I came in the end of season 2 at Ultimate, and by the time I hit season 3, I was sitting at WrestleMania, and then they dropped Ultimate Hardened or Elite Hardened or Elite Ultimate and WrestleMania 33, and I grinded my butt off, and I got up here. It took me, I think, 3 months to grind myself to 2 or 3 months to grind myself to WrestleMania 33. And that was using no money, because I didn't start spending money until I got to Elite. No, the end of Hardened. I tried to buy a Ultimate card, no, WrestleMania 33 card, and I ended up getting an Ultimate card. So, yeah, that's what I did. And then my wife started playing, and she went from the very beginning, rare, all the way up to WrestleMania 33 in a month and a half. So, and that's because I made her play. She was on the team with me, so and we were all on the same team. WrestleMania 33. So I made her play so she'd get used to it and have fun. And she did it in about a month and a half. She jumped all the way up to WrestleMania 33. But she was having that same problem where until she got the cards, it just wasn't doing any good for her. She was having a hard time in single Road to Glory, single dominations, as long as she had her big cards in. So, I mean, I can understand that grind and that, the intimidation factor of it. So, I wasn't paying attention. What did I just get? Look back at my replay. Oh, I got Marroquin. No. So, I'll look up something here real quick. WWE. Happens all the time. I end up doing that all the time in mine because I have 3 up arrows and 1 left arrow. So, and it's completing the diamond. I don't know what they call it. It's just they're not compatible in game. I think that's what they call them, compatible. So no, I mean it happens to everybody. Not having the tag teams line, especially in like Road to Glory, because you have 4 divas. You could have 2 ups or an up and a down, left and right, have it perfect, but it's when they get drawn is what matters. So, as for your rank deck, I don't know if it really matters what your rank deck, how compatible they are, but as long as they're the highest cards you got, that's probably I think that's the best thing you can do. So, I hear something like that. I'm not quite sure if that's 100% true, but I think so. And here we go again. This damn thing. I gotta figure out why it's doing that. It's not. My computer's not hot. It's a brand new computer. I do not know why it's doing that. Why does it keep shutting off like that? It is irritating me to no end. I thought I had that figured out. Hey, welcome GTA. Welcome to the chat. Cool. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. I really think I got screwed when it comes to Apollo Crews, though. I think he's at the bottom of the barrel. So that kind of sucks. So what's in the news today? Mae Young Classic begins this Monday on the WWE Network. Big Cass got hurt Monday. Enzo moves up to the cruiserweights on 205 Live. And they're messing with Brian Kendrick. I don't know why. Sorry, just trying to catch up on the news. Let's look at rumors. That's good. Rumor. I love rumors. Rumor roundup. Campsite seats. So there's a superstar shakeup, NXT college signings. We already know about that, right? Because we just got Bobby Roode, so. And from what I hear, I don't know. I got Ultimates the last time, and my wife got a WrestleMania 33. So it's, I think it's a 50-50 type of shot. I'm not sure. I think the timing for that, I ended up getting the timing for that, I got the Ultimate. She got the WrestleMania 33. Last month, I got the WrestleMania 33. She got an Ultimate, I believe. Or no, I got, sorry, that was the throwback. She got a WrestleMania 33 Shawn Michaels, and I got the Elite Mr. Perfect throwback, or Hall of Fame. I don't know what I'm going to get on the throwback. So it's, I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things where it's totally random. I don't know what the actual odds are. I'm not a math person. But most likely, I'm probably going to get probably the worst tier in there again. She hasn't been playing, so she's not going to get one. Oh, look at that. Jey Uso, or Jimmy Uso. I got the Jimmy. It's the Usos. Cool. Just keep plugging at it. I think it'll be okay. Just don't be discouraged. That's, I mean, I see people, they are like, well, I'm SummerSlam tier or WrestleMania tier or something. I'll never get to the top. And I tell them, hey, with that attitude, you probably won't. Because you have to believe in yourself to get anywhere. So. Where are you at in Road to Glory? And I will teach you a way to go further. But the thing is it's going to be a grind, but I can teach you to go further. It will be long, it will be exhausting, but you can go further. Always go further. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you after this match, is an easy way to do it. All right. What do you have left on her? Like, how many points do you have before you can get her? And are you trying to play the 5s or the 3s, or what points are you trying to play for? Because that's gonna be what actually helps you get over that hump. Is because I'm thinking that maybe Natalia might actually be a help to you in some form. Are you playing the 5 points or the 3 points or the 1 point? Oh, no. Usually, if you get to the tier that you are, you've already hit the wall, because the cards, like, I mean, if you watch these cards that I'm fighting, okay, that's about a card that you have in your deck. Okay? But you're going to be facing a lot of those. Okay, that one you could be able to beat. Now, okay, you're playing the 3 and 5 points. Okay, what you've done is you've hit the wall. Okay, that is, I know you've heard me talk about it when I talk about the wall. You've hit that wall. Okay, it means that you're not going to win playing the 3 and 5 points. Okay, or in my case the 5 and 10 or the 6 and 10, because I have the doublers on. So what you have to do is you have to go to your deck and replace all your cards except your support cards with uncommon and common cards, like that Helioid, or but you want to have your best support cards and try to have them be managers, at least one manager, something that affects more than one stat would be preferable. But if you can only find one, then you only find one. And you should have those, because you don't ever want to get rid of managers until you're so far up. So what you do is you replace all these cards, except the supports, with common and uncommon. Okay, so you put your 2 legendary managers in at the bottom, fill all those with uncommon and common, and go play level 1 matches, 1 point matches. What that does is it gives you a deck, opponents that based upon your deck. Okay, since your deck is filled with uncommon and common cards, it's going to give you people that have uncommon and common cards. At the beginning, you throw one of your managers in that affect your deck. Okay, that means every card will boost that much in toughness and charisma and whatever it's in. And then then you play that one match. Then your next match you play your other manager, and it'll boost, as long as it's for the deck, as you can see mine are. It'll boost that deck. Then your whole deck will be boosted by those stats. So you're all, like, if I play these cards right here, my 405 power and 405 charisma, that means that every green card will have a 405 power boost to power and charisma throughout my deck. And that's how, and then you grind it out. It takes forever. It's boring as hell. But then you get the card. You can get that card. This is what I'm going to have to do when I reach Kurt Angle, if not before then, because of the fact that there's going to be that wall. So that's something that can help you and anybody else who wants to watch. But watching this video, that's a way to do it. to keep pushing on, even though you've hit that wall. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps you. I hope you keep going, because that's the only way you're going to get it, is by pushing through. Keep playing those 1-point matches. You're not going to be able to win on a 3. You're not going to be able to win on a 5. But if you do that method, you will keep going, and you will keep getting points. Now it's the matter of, do you know how to do the add glitch? Do you know how to, where you can get unlimited bouts? Do you know how to do, to reset it to where you always get it? Yes, this Kurt Angle is the only one in the game at this moment. Matter of fact, this one will be the second card that comes out, and then you will see the pro version of that card popping up here and there, including on this channel, because I will have him pro. But that's an event card, though. I think I'm gonna go check something here. Okay, so like that's an event card, and it's completely different than all the others. Okay, yes, you see how that card, the Kurt Angle card, has a brick wall behind him? I believe that's going to be the event cards for this tier. And if you look at the other SummerSlam 17 cards, they don't have the brick behind them. They just have the chain link fence. And then he has the bricks. So I think that'll be the event card look for this tier. My opinion is you can. I would look at the what's all in there. I actually haven't looked deeply into it. So you're looking at, you're at the Finn Balor, so I probably wouldn't spend it on Finn Balor. If anything, I would save up and get maybe the Randy Orton and the Samoa Joe. If you can collect the 1585 or 15,825, if you can get that, I would probably get your Alexa Bliss WrestleMania 33 card. That's actually, it'll be a boost to your female part of your deck. And then it might actually go with one of your cards. So that, I think in my opinion, I think if I was to do that, I would probably save up. Matter of fact, I actually saved up and got my first female was my WrestleMania, or my first WrestleMania 33 female was my Money to Bank Alexa Bliss. So that's, I actually saved up all month because I wanted to make sure I got her. Just because it was a WrestleMania 33 female, and those are not easy to come by, or they weren't. Yeah, if you do it right, if you do it and if you do that on the days that you're not playing, you're not doing your unlimited bouts for the Road to Glory, if you go ahead and you do the the unlimited bouts for the Money in the Bank, I've heard people getting 2,000-3,000 a day. Some even more. I think I heard one guy say he got 6,000 with this new, because they're now going up to 5 points. So he was getting 50, 50, 50, 150. Then he'd do the bouts, and he just kept going and going and going. And he played it for hours and hours, and he ended up getting like 6,000 or 8,000 or something like that. In that case, he got those cards in a few days. So, I hope that helps you figure out what you want to do. But that's what I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing since I got another belt. And we still got to trug along. We still got a long way to go to get this card. I just want to welcome everybody to the channel. Make sure that if you've not been here before, hit that like and subscribe button. And the little follow button. That way you're notified whenever I pop up and post something new, which I do quite often. Like I said, I mean, you can do the draft picks, but at this point, you're draft picking to get a SummerSlam card. I can understand if you had if you had a WrestleMania 33 card and it was not leveled up, then I can understand maybe doing picks, to get picks. Another easy way to get charges is by using your Money in the Bank to just get the picks. That way you have a huge amount of picks to pull from, and then it helps get your charges for your Team Battleground. I mean, that's what I do anyways. Like I said, someday you'll be good enough, you'll be high enough that I'll welcome you in as long as you grind. That is my only rule, is that you must grind. And I swear to God, there's something really wrong with this setup. It's irritating me, and I've got to figure it out. Why my monitors are shutting off? That's irritating me. I've got to figure it out. It's irritating. So, what's probably going to happen, because this is irritating me and it's blocking me, Golden Pro cards. What Golden Pro cards? A little more information there, Death. Not quite sure what you're talking about. On my deck? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. The little gold stars, right at the top, or like right there it says on my Chris Jericho and my Randy Orton, it has 2 little gold stars, one on each one. Is that what you're talking about? And I will tell you what that is. What happens is when you level up your cards and you put cards into it to level them all the way up, to train them, in other words, and max them out, before you combine them, if you do that before you combine them, you will get what they call a perfect pro. Okay? A perfect pro is a card that has been completely maxed out to the extent that there are no more cards that can go into it. Alright, and that, since I just hit card limit, I will show you, in case you didn't know. In case you haven't been doing this at all, okay? You see a lot of my pros have gold stars. That's because they've been leveled up to the point where there's nothing else to be put in them. What I mean by leveled up is the level is 50 out of 50. Okay? Now, to get a perfect pro, which is just the highest stats possible, you want to do what I'm doing with my Roman Reigns or these two Randy Orton cards, is you level them completely up to 50 out of 50 or whatever, 20 out of 20, 50 out of 50 out of, it doesn't matter. You level it all the way up, and then these matches on the side, the power, the toughness, the speed, it says total matches, and it goes up to a certain number. When those numbers are reached, that final number, it's completely maxed out. At that point, you want to combine it with another one that is completely maxed out, including all matches played. Okay, that means it's those cards that you're trying to pro, you want to play them in games, and you want to put them in King of the Ring. You want to have them in your wild deck, so you can level those up that way. And then once you get it all done, and you have all your points in and everything else, then you combine them, and it becomes a perfect pro. Now, if you take a brand, you got two cards, you haven't put a single card in any of them, and you have two of them that way. If you combine those two, they become what they call a silver star. It's because you did not complete the process of maxing everything out. So that's what that means. And if you want to see the difference between not playing games and having all your max games full, right? Okay, here's a perfect example. Okay, this Chris Jericho he was fully maxed in level, and he was fully maxed in games. On the other hand, this Chris Jericho was not. I did not play his games. You see the difference. Road to glory, you fat man. Huh? That's kind of mean there. If you don't like fat people, that's fine. I understand, and I wish you do. Okay? This is my channel. I don't have to sit here and have you insult me. So if you're just going to insult me, you can leave. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I don't understand why people have to be like that, but whatever. I mean, they are who they are. Anyways, I'm going to take a 30-minute break. I got to go do a couple things. I'll be back in about 30 minutes to continue this. That gives me time to charge up my bouts and stuff. I got to go do a couple things first. So I will be back in 30 minutes. So I'll see you in a little bit, Death, okay? Hang around. I'll be back.